What's going on, everyone? So today, I'd like to announce, and I'm very proud to announce, that Lit Xchange, the upcoming stock and crypto brokerage that is for retail by retail, has reached the $500,000 invested mark by over 270 retail investors. We have accomplished this with absolutely $0 in advertising spent. And this is all organic through social media. So far, over 1% of the people that have actually been to our website have actually funneled through to the Silicon Prairie, the funding portal's website, who is also a licensed broker dealer for the purposes of allowing us to raise funds using the Jobs Act via Regulation CF exemption. We did go ahead and file everything as required, all of the forms and documentations as required to the funding portals, to the Securities Exchange Commission EDGAR website. This new gimbal I have is working pretty well. So far, so good. But anyway, so I'd like to thank all 270 plus retail investors, the earliest adopters of Lit Xchange, those that can see the potential, not only for profit, but also for making the world a better place, quite literally. Quant Trades, welcome, my friend. And so, for your investment, we are extremely grateful, and we are now partners. So, if you're one of those 271 people, I would like to personally say thank you. I really appreciate your trust and support in Lit Xchange, myself and the future here. We've been in this journey together most likely for several years now. I think a lot of you guys, right? Quant Trades is working on a bot right now for us soon. We are going to allow the subscription creation, or should I say the creation of various entities and softwares that correlate directly through our Lit Xchange marketplace. And what I mean by that is creators of different kinds of bots and strategies and charting tools will be able to actually offer those to other retail investors on a subscription basis. So a lot of them, for example, one of them might be a bot that allows you to copy Nancy Pelosi's trades, for instance. And with the Lit Marketplace that we're creating, retail investors will actually have the opportunity to create those bots. Hey, baby girl, that's beautiful. What are you drawing? Oh, I love your coloring. Is that your gingerbread house? It's wonderful. Did we see Santa today? Take it. You got it stuck in the door.
What the heck?
What the heck? What happened?
I don't know. I don't know.
You guys hear Baby Boss? It's my 3-year-old. Go inside and color. It's a little chilly out. They're a kick. I love it. Cheers, Flavius, Jason, 401 Doge, my friends. I really appreciate you. What's going on, Long, on AMC, and everybody else. So once again, it's been a fun ride so far. We've been working on this brokerage for the last 38 months. And as I was telling you guys, Quant is working on a certain type of, his name is Quant Trades. I'm not just like making things up here. He's right there in the chat. He's working on a certain type of trading bot. And we're going to offer retail investors the opportunity to actually license those softwares. And it's going to be more of like an add-on, not necessarily a separate software, but part of Lit Xchange where you can go ahead and sign up for that service if you want to say, for example, one could be charting AMC. The other could be copying Nancy Pelosi's trades, whatever it might be. And after we've done our due diligence on it and approved it, retail investors will have the chance to, be a part of that, say whatever fair price the creator wants to charge, $2 a month, $4 a month, $6 a month, whatever it might be. Hey, giggity 12. We're launching an upcoming stock and crypto brokerage. Lit Xchange is a fintech tech company financial technology, right? In case you didn't know what that means. That is working on an upcoming stock and crypto brokerage. We've been working on it since 2021, September of 2021 to be exact. So for a little over 38 months now. Ed Keylaw, welcome to the stream. And we are, of course, offering retail investors for the first time in the history of the world as an upcoming stock and brokerage, offering retail investors, non-accredited investors, that means you don't have to be filthy, stinking rich, the opportunity to invest in the company, to invest in private equity. And there is a pitch deck. There's a pitch deck, audited financials, SEC filings on the SEC at your website. All of them can be found. There's links in my channel. There's links directly on my channel here in the description. And if you click my profile as well, fixing this gimbal here real quick. Things like focusing on an angle. There we go. And the whole purpose of the company is to allow retail investors to automatically trade on lit markets and avoid dark pool market manipulation that occurs via payment for order flow. I just posted a link on Twitter where the one and only Kenneth Cordell Bedpost Griffin was talking way back in 2004 against payment for order flow. And Ken Griffin, in an SEC filing, told the Securities Exchange Commission that payment for order flow should be illegal and it should be banned because it creates conflict of interest. Now that's pretty much a direct quote. I paraphrased very briefly, but he did say, if I recall the exact quote, payment for order flow creates a conflict of interest and should be banned, is what his exact quote was in the SEC file. And of course, that was before he adjusted his holdings of his hedge fund and market making broker-dealer, Citadel and Citadel Securities, in order to use payment for order flow to his benefit. And of course, they've gotten filthy rich off of doing so, have been able to manipulate markets and steal from the 99% time and time again. And they do so legally by using payment for order flow to buy your orders from companies like Charles Schwab, E-Trade, Fidelity, Robinhood, Webull, IBKR, you name it. Almost every single brokerage in the world right now is a payment for order flow brokerage. Shannon says, I'm so stoked about being a part of Lit Xchange. I hope everyone's having an awesome Thanksgiving weekend. Thanks so much, Shannon. I got to say thank you personally for your partnership. It's my pleasure. And anytime you want to reach out, please do. You've got my email address. It's all there in the pitch deck and the SEC filings, as well as my cell phone number. You can personally reach out to me. My business cell on there it's 630-823-6959. If you have any questions or like to ask me any directly, more than happy to talk to you guys. Or you can also email me, and it's phonetically spelled Marcel Kalinovic at gmail.com. MarcelKalinovic at gmail.com. It's my personal email address. Again, you can go to litexchange.com. There's no E at the beginning of exchange. And actually see all of the SEC filings directly from there. You can go to the FINRA approved funding portal and broker-dealer, Silicon Prairie, on which our investment campaign, which is a regulation CF, which stands for Crowdfunding Campaign, exemption under the new Donald Trump Jobs Act. So I will say that I am awfully proud to be one of the founders of the very first stock and crypto brokerage in the history of the world to allow retail investors the opportunity to invest in the company before any hedge fund, before any venture capital firm, before any family office. This is the very first time in history this has been done. If you're looking at companies like Robinhood, they raised $3 million in their pre-seed round from, I believe, Sequoia Capital. And right now, Sequoia Capital is one of those companies that has invested in other companies like FTX, for example. Sam Bankman-Fried, they invested tens of millions, if not over $100 million plus in FTX, if I recall, with Sequoia. Yes, it was. I was just reading an article about that about an hour ago. But again, the reason we're going to retail first is because this company is built for retail by retail. You know, we are family, friends.
Give me friends.
Yeah. And we are trying to better ourselves in the stock market. I want all of you to succeed. And the only way that that's going to happen, in my opinion, and in many people's opinion, which if you agree, put it down in the chat right now. The only way that people are going to succeed is by having the same shot as the rest of smart money. Big money is continuously making moves to manipulate markets, to manipulate equities like stocks, cryptos, futures, and many others. They do this every single day. And the number one way that they can do this is by internalizing your order in their dark pools. They do so by using payment for order flow to buy your orders from those brokerages that I mentioned just moments ago, and many others. Hundreds and hundreds of brokerages, almost every single one of them. If I had to guess, I have not even heard of one that doesn't use payment for order flow, but if I had to guess, there's 99% of them that are using it. Now, payment for order flow is illegal in other countries like Canada and Europe. Yeah, it's beautiful. Now, the reason that it's illegal is because there's a massive conflict of interest. Come on. Come on. Look at my dogs. You see them fighting outside? They're going nuts. All right, you guys want to hang out there? That's cool. Excuse you. Thank you. You do. Brian Bibbo says rug pull. Yeah, maybe. Maybe from Robin Hood.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Jason Peters. Give me one moment. I'll make you some food, okay? Says, will you have an app? Yes, Jason. You can look for there being an application for you to use on your smartphone, as well as a website available to you directly, and the opportunity to use it with a partner trading software. So you're going to have a lot of the same opportunities that you have now. Hi. Go ask your mom to give it to you, okay? The little ones are about ready for dinner. So I think I'll leave you guys with that. But I just wanted to say thank you to everybody and give you some information in regards to this Reg CF raise. It's gone extremely well so far. We are very happy that retail has turned out, and in these current times where a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck, we're proud that those of you that have the money to invest in private equity or in the stock market have chosen to invest in Lit Xchange. As I've told you guys before, I expect this year to be at least a couple year hold before we can IPO, and that will be an opportunity for retail to potentially make significant amounts of money. Here you go, sweetie. Not only that, to actually have and use a software and crypto software for stock and crypto brokerage to trade on your phone, to trade on your computer. What's going on, Walker? We talk about a lot financial markets, geopolitics, and macroeconomics, and how those things affect financial markets. And we were talking just briefly moments ago about the fact that Citadel Securities' very own Kenneth Cordell, Bedpost Griffin, we nicknamed him Bedpost because his wife alleged in their divorce proceedings that he threw a freaking bedpost at her when she told him that she wanted a divorce. So, when somebody like that is railing against payment for order flow, way back in 2004, saying that it creates conflict of interest, saying that it should be banned, that's not exactly a great thing for retail investors, as you would imagine, right? A market maker that can also have a hedge fund, that can also, trade against your best interests, buy your orders from the broker dealers, is an absolute nightmare. So we've created Lit Xchange and are in the process of raising these funds so that we can proceed with our launch. Naturally, any company in the fintech space, especially a broker dealer, has to be well capitalized. And we've been working on it for over 38 months now. You guys can catch our business plan, our pitch deck, audited financials, and many other things, SEC filings, in the description, or if not there, you will find it in my profile. So you guys make sure, if you're interested in finding something better than the actual status quo that we're seeing right now, you look into Lit Xchange if you haven't already. Over 270 of you that are invested have invested over $500,000, and we have not even had the opportunity yet to go to large podcasts, to buy commercial space on a variety of different locations. Jason Peters, yes sir, this was an update, and thanking all those early adopters that have invested in the company. And we are, in fact, raising funds with retail investors. And in the near future here, we will be reaching out to some friends who are accredited investors, who are VC firms as well. And we will be offering them the opportunity to invest. And once we do that, just in case you're wondering, that will be non-dilutionary to you. That means that we are not going to dilute the company from the retail investor side. I would be giving a percentage of my and my partner's ownership in exchange for a large investment from a venture capital friend, somebody who is not anti-retail, unlike Sequoia. Even if they came to me and offered $100 million, I couldn't partner with Sequoia. A company that is invested with FTX and other firms that are very anti-retail is not anybody or anything that I'd have any interest. You're welcome to leave, Walker. Scott, Lit is going to go live, we hope, in the next 6 to 12 months is the plan. Of course, that is ever evolving and ever changing. We'd like to launch the beta testing within that time period, and the opportunity to launch the company by Q4 of 2025. Tyler, welcome again, my friend. So again, thanks everybody for joining us in this opportunity. I don't see this ever happening again. I don't see the need for Lit Xchange to have to raise money in the future. And I don't see any other brokerage regarding stocks or crypto to want to give retail the chance to do it. So with that being said, go ahead and find the link if you're interested. If you have the option and the funds to invest, the minimum investment is $500 for the entry point for 1 unit of Lit Xchange. Remember, 1 unit is not a share. That is indicative of a holder for the number of shares that you will receive when we IPO in the coming couple to few years. Thank you as well, Shannon, for your investment in Lit Xchange. Jason, I really appreciate that, my friend. I think this is something that retail's needed for a long time, and we started working on it because nobody's doing this. Absolutely nobody's doing this, and it really means a lot to me for those little girls you hear talking in the background, and everyone else that I know, to be able to invest in a way that would not create a conflict of interest with the broker dealer that they're investing with.
Daddy.
What is it, sweetie?
It's so true.
It's so true? Oh, how do you know?
This is so true, don't you?
Oh, it's so, yeah, absolutely. All right. Brian says, let's get lit. Cheers, my friend. I'm going to have another stream on Monday, and we're going to talk a lot more about markets then. For now, I just wanted to give a quick shout out and thank you to everybody who's already invested in Lit. And for those of you that are not, if you can and you want the opportunity to grow and to invest in something outside of the stock market that will eventually give you an exit opportunity, Lit Xchange might be a good option. Scott says that young lady is the future we need to ensure. I definitely feel that way. I'm not the only parent here. A lot of you are parents, grandparents, or future parents. And the way that we see things happening with FTX, with tokenized securities, GameStop, DJT stock, AMC stock, and all these other companies that are constantly being manipulated and naked shorted, it's unsustainable for retail investors to continue to give their money to these companies to the brokerages that are manipulating those companies, I should say. So we have to make a real difference. All right, Quant Trades, Scott, Brian, Shannon, thank you again, everybody. I'll see you guys on Monday. We'll be doing another full stream.
Dad, my phone. My dad did it.
.biz, Lit Xchange is an upcoming stock and crypto brokerage, not a decentralized exchange. Careful, but we do have other things in the works in that regard as well. But we basically, come here, you want to say hi? Fine, there we go. My little one just wanted to say hi. Say hi, baby boss.
Hi.
Why you making weird faces?
And my TM, my Thursday, and my game.
Be well, you guys.
And
Have a great evening.
I watch TV.
You want to watch TV on my phone?
Kinda.
All right.
I want to watch TV on